Today I'm going to show you how to remove and replace your needle bar and change needles on your chain stitch embroidery machine. So to remove the needle bar, you loosen the thumb screw here and the needle bar pulls straight up and out of the machine. To replace the needle, you insert it in the needle bar holder, making sure that the open hook of the needle is facing the same direction as the nose and the thumb screw. I bring the nipple up to its highest point so that I can visually inspect to make sure that that open barb is facing the same direction. So this is your needle bar. We sell two different types. We have for you available now standard threaded needle bars and metric threaded needle bars. We also have available for you a couple different types of needles, including needles from Schmetz in Germany and organ needles, which are made in Vietnam. So I'm going to start by showing you how to thread the standard needle bar. Now these are ostensibly the same product, except that the metric needle bars only fit metric threaded needles and the standard needle bars only fit standard threaded needles. So here I've got the correct needle in the needle bar. It screws all the way to the top of the shank of the needle. I'm holding the needle in my hand and tightening the needle bar with my other hand. There's no flexibility in this needle. It sits nice and snug and is as rigid as it can be. Now I want to show you what it looks like when we try to insert a metric needle into a standard threaded needle bar. This will illustrate why it's important to make sure that you have the correct tools for the job. So I'm inserting a Schmetz metric threaded needle into my standard threaded needle bar, and you can see that the needle only screws in 2 or 3 rotations and is very loose and wiggles in the needle bar. And if you try to screw it in any further, you're going to strip the threads in the needle bar. You risk breaking the shank of the needle in the needle bar, etc., etc. So it's just important to have the correct tool for the job. That's why we sell both. So here's the Schmetz needle going into the correct needle bar. You can see there it's nice and rigid. There's only about 2 threads left showing exposed from the shank of the needle. One of the things that I have seen people suggest doing is tightening the thumb screw with a pair of pliers. Don't do that. You risk breaking the thumb screw and you can scar up the side of the needle bar, which makes it really difficult to insert smoothly back into the machine. I keep one of these filing stones in my toolbox, in my rolling tool cart, just in case I get a needle bar that is difficult to insert into the machine. You can knock down the burrs that way. So hopefully this is a helpful introductory tutorial and you've learned something today.